All right, so I think it's time to address something that I know is on a lot of people's minds, and that is pain, specifically hip flexor pain. How do we know if the pain that we're experiencing is actually coming from our hip flexors, and what can we do about it?
Those are great questions.
Mm.
And it's important to remember that pain can be tricky. We talked about those referral patterns. So hip flexor pain might actually be felt in the lower back or the front of the hip or even the thigh.
Right, so how do you know for sure if it's actually coming from your hip flexors?
Well, one clue is to pay attention to when the pain occurs. Does it get worse when you flex your hip? Like when you bring your knee towards your chest?
Got it.
You might also experience some tenderness or tightness when you press on the front of your hip where those hip flexor muscles are.
So like a little self-assessment can help you kind of narrow it down.
Exactly. And if you're unsure, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional to get a proper diagnosis.
Yeah, always good to get a professional opinion. So let's say you've determined that the pain is indeed coming from your hip flexors. What can you do to alleviate it?
Well, the first step is to address the underlying cause of that tightness. We've talked about things like your lifestyle, your posture,
Hmm.
certain exercises you might be doing.
Hmm.
Making adjustments to those factors is key.
So it's not just about masking the pain,